We're back. If you would like to check out my last video, I did a blitz match. Black Friday steals. But yeah, I did a blitz match against a buddy of mine. It's a little bit of a change of pace, literally. So, Angeloi 9J9, Philippines. So, Philippines and Czech Republic flags. What should I do here? We'll go this. We'll do this. Are very similar, except for the Philippines has, I think, that little yellow mark. Alright, so he's doing this. She, it looks like. So yeah, if you ever want to be smart and look smart, you can just know that about those two flags. How about that? You didn't think you'd learn anything from watching my videos, did you? That just lost a pawn, and he didn't take it. Interesting. I'm gonna do this and then come here, I think. Yeah, that's kind of stuff I gotta not do while playing 1600s. Although I do kind of think my position is very solid after going knight to c7. Yeah, we can get the rook. Yeah, I'll do this. Grab some space, as they say. As the people who know how to play chess say. Maybe I should. Okay, yeah, sounds good and everything. I always like to check. Okay, so I'll just bring another pawn into the center if he takes. All right. Now, should I do something like this? Everything's very well defended. Maybe I'll go here, bring the bishop. All right. Do you need to come in here?
Are you recording?
Yeah.
Right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so we're up on time. All right, so we can defend this. We can defend the e-pawn very easily, many different ways. So, as of right now, so he can take, I take, takes the bishop, takes the bishop, takes. So, what do I just gotta add my queen? Can always support with the pawn. I'm not sure I want to do that though. I'd like to keep the scope of the bishop, or I could just push. In which case, I think I would lose a pawn after you move the knight. No, that'd require more calculation. Takes. Okay. So I'll do something much like what he's doing. Set up the rooks, potentially. Got to keep the time advantage. Notice that's a huge part of winning games in the 1600s. Not necessarily like a specific to 1600s kind of thing. It's just like as you go up, the ranks. You know, you got to play on all aspects of the game, of course. Gonna do this. This could be a good idea at some point. I'm not sure. We'll see. All right. So we are kind of just improving our position at the moment. And I think that is a way of saying that his position is improved as much as he wants it to be. Go here. All right, now that seems like a very strong outpost for that knight. I think that this is a pretty good decision. What about f5 here? The pawn can't go backwards once it goes forward, so it seems pretty irresistible, if I'm being honest. Yeah, it's still defended enough times. So, especially with this pawn being here, this bishop is weaker now. This, I would actually maybe lose my pawn. This seems like the best move. I just want to make sure it's right. Seems like a phenomenal thing for the knight to be doing. I don't want to put it here and then immediately, you know, bishop takes, because right now that bishop's terrible. Maybe even here and here. And once again, the pawn would be defended. So that seems like a very good positional idea. Can you see the hole in my shirt? No. Okay, that's all right. I say that's all right as if it's like a letdown. That's funny. Okay, so where can this knight go? I could put it here. Would that be even a good idea? Maybe, because my bishop is not going to do anything ever again, I don't think. All right. Don't see any kind of discoveries or anything. So we're going to go here. Obviously, that pins the knight to the rook, so he won't be moving his knight. I don't believe. There's no discoveries, as I just said, so this could come. We have this square over defended now. Okay, so that does upset the pawn structure. I'm gonna take. Now takes. Hold up. Okay, so that might be all right. This, if he takes. That looks really juicy. And it also forces a trade that I will stay equal on here. But the knight, you know, okay, so I'm not going to explain it all because I'm running low on time, but the knight could end up hanging. So we're going to go here with the knight. Potentially bring it back. It'd also be hanging there, so maybe not. Maybe this, okay, well, he beats me to it, so, all right. If just takes, this pawn is also going to be hanging. Interesting. So maybe just this with anticipations of trying to double the pawns. I think it looks good, yeah. Not double the pawns, but have two connected pawns. Okay. Wait, did I just blunder here? Oh, no, I didn't. So if he takes... Let's say he takes... I take, he takes, and I pin. So this tactic, okay, so I take, let me make sure this, it's not a pin. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? Okay. But this does something similar. We attack the knight. So now, wait, do I just straight up win a rook now? Do I just straight up win a rook here? I think I do. So I've been playing very well lately, and I think it's kind of showing in this game. I could be wrong. It seems like I'm playing a bit positionally. He does have a check, but the check doesn't do anything after knight comes back and takes. Okay, yeah, so it's a desperation thing, but it does absolutely nothing. Yeah, so loses a bishop, and it trades off the rook because he has to, right? I even feel like maybe I should take with queen. So I can force more trades because the queen's going to be on the same file, can potentially trade off here. But then this pawn falls, so I think, yeah, I'll just take with rook. Yeah, I'll take with rook. He has to move, and then of course I... well, okay, now let's think about this because I do need to... If I go here... Okay, I actually think this is fine. So if he takes with bishop, I take his queen. So he's not going to do that. If he takes the pawn with his queen, I take with my queen. And he hangs his queen. She. I just say he because, yeah, not really trying to... All right, wow. I gotta check the accuracy. Okay, 77.5. Yeah, I don't know. It felt like it was very accurate to me, but yeah, apparently we're hanging pretty even. And at one point he was, okay, she, once again. So I'm curious, what are these points in the game to where I am much worse, or a decent amount worse? Apparently I gave something up. Okay, I didn't like that. Now hold up. Okay. Okay, so the move for them was, and then they win the pawn. +2 analysis. So with even material, yeah, okay, so I guess I didn't, you know, have the positional foresight to be able to figure all that out. This, of course, you know, was the best move, and that didn't really help anything, but yeah, cool. So overall, I'll take the win. 1647. It's the highest rating since I started my new way of labeling my videos, so that's cool. But yeah, thanks a lot for watching. Check out the Blitz match. I think it's gonna be a fun watch, so if you haven't already, and please like and subscribe. I'll have to put that on my layouts to remind everybody, but yeah, anyways, thanks a lot, everybody. Have a good night and a good week according to when this posts, and good luck with your chess. We'll see you next time.